You took Chrysler bankrupt. So when you say that I wanted to take the auto industry bankrupt, you actually did.
He wanted to take them into bankruptcy without providing them any way to stay open. And we would have lost 1 million jobs. Don't take my word for it. Take the executives at GM and Chrysler, some of whom are Republicans. They even support Governor Romney.
In the last 4 years, you cut permits and licenses on federal land and federal waters in half.
Not true, Governor Romney.
So how much did you cut them by?
Not true.
By how much did you cut them by then?
Governor, we have actually produced more oil.
No. How much did you cut licenses and permits on federal land and federal waters?
Governor Romney, here's what we did. You had a whole bunch of oil companies who had leases on public land that they weren't using. So if you want to drill on public land, you use it or you lose.
How do you differentiate yourself from George W. Bush?
Thank you, and I appreciate that question. I just want to make sure that, I think I was supposed to get that last answer, but I want to point out that I don't believe...
I think so, Candy.
I don't believe...
I want to make sure our timekeepers are working.
I went to a number of women's groups and said, can you help us find folks? And they brought us binders full of women. The University of New York in Albany did a survey of all 50 states and concluded that mine had more women in senior leadership positions than any other state in America. Mr. President, have you looked at your pension?
You know, I don't look at my pension. It's not as big as yours, so
well, let me give you some.
Secretary Clinton has done an extraordinary job, and she works for me. The suggestion that anybody in my team, or the Secretary of State, or UN ambassador, anybody on my team, would play politics or mislead when we've lost 4 of our own government is offensive.
It took the president 14 days before he called the attack in Benghazi an act of terror.
Get the transcript.
He did, in fact, sir. So let me call it an act of terror.
Can you say that a little louder, Candy?
He did call it an act of terror.
I care about 100% of the American people. I want 100% of the American people to have a bright and prosperous future. I care about our kids. I'll make sure we can reform Medicare and Social Security to preserve them for coming generations. The president said he would. He didn't.
Governor.
I'll get our incomes up. And by the way, I've done these things. I served as governor and showed I could get them done.
I believe that the free enterprise system is the greatest engine of prosperity the world's ever known. I believe in self-reliance and individual initiative and risk takers being rewarded. When he said behind closed doors that 47% of the country consider themselves victims who refuse personal responsibility, think about who he was talking about. Folks on Social Security who've worked all their lives. Veterans who sacrificed for this country. Students who are out there trying to hopefully advance their own dreams, but also this country's dreams. And I want to fight for them. That's what I've been doing for the last 4 years, because if they succeed, I believe the country succeeds.